My next step after I have drawn in my bouquet, very roughly and kind of sketchily, I want to make that permanent on my canvas. And so I'm going to use a little bit of medium, liquid matte medium. You can use a Liquitex or a golden or any kind of a liquid matte medium you have, or even this very interesting gesso, which is clear and transparent. Whatever you're using has to be clear to permanently put your pastel chalk on your canvas. I have a little bit put into an old vitamin bottle here just to work with easily, and a small brush. And when you start moving around your chalk on your canvas, it will kind of give it a little bit of a painterly effect, and sometimes brightens the color. But whatever you have drawn will stay permanently now on your canvas, no matter what you're painting. And I like to, sometimes you end up with some brush marks that are very kind of thick and have a thickness to them that I like to wipe smooth at this point, depending on how painterly you want your canvas to be. So for me, this has been just an easy way to block in my drawing. I very much prefer a color on the canvas than black charcoal. There are painters that will draw with black charcoal, and I feel it truly ends up in your paint later. And that's another reason I like to seal this with a medium. Anything can be painted over, but I can also wash off whatever I paint down to the last acrylic layer and go right back to it. So these are little tricks that you can use. This is sort of a technique I found myself. There must be somebody else out there doing this, and I kind of keep my touch light and almost an abstract feel. You're not really trying to make any kind of a completed masterpiece at this point. You like to keep the airiness, you like to keep sort of the brush stroke feeling that I was getting with my pastel pencil, kind of a light touch to it. Actually like longer brushes, and I bought these to teach a class with, and kind of grabbed one this morning because it was just nice and new. So I'm wiping away the excess thickness of some of this, but it dries very quickly, so it's going to be nice making a basic sketch on your canvas that you can begin painting very soon. And again, a colored canvas kind of jumpstarts you into the painting process. You're not looking at the white. White can be very intimidating for some people when they're starting out. You can always paint a white area if you want to lighten it up. And sometimes when I'm partially done with a painting, I'll go through and paint areas white so that whatever color I layer on next will be a little cleaner and lighter.